They say we live. They say we live. Are we live? I think we are. Hold tight. I think I forgot something. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. First and foremost, Happy New Year's to all you people. See, I'd agree to probably anybody else that's close to me, probably with something along the lines of profanity. You know, I tend to cuss at the people that's closest to me when I'm greeting them. But to anybody that happened to stumble across this right here, I'll just say salutations, that type of, you know what I mean? I'm going to talk about all that stuff that you saw in the thumbnail and maybe some other things if you'll indulge me and give me a second. I said, what the hell is what is this guy doing? What is he doing? Why he wait till you get on here and then start doing a whole bunch of other stuff? Why? Because I can. Just hold tight. I got something for you. Once it gets started, it gets started. Damn it. If I only knew how to work this stuff. Yo, what am I doing, bro? Trying to get to it. I'm start by saying I found out that they actually have bots or whatever. It'd be bots that pop up in your comments from time to time, and I always wondered what was the reason for these things popping up or whatever. But I found out today that they actually well, I heard it's Russians. Russians put this type of stuff in there, and when you, I don't know, I guess it's when it's in there, some kind of way they can steal your content, and they, I guess, place it different places or whatever. So, with that being said, I could be large in Russia. I might be the ish in Russia. Man, real talk. Don't be surprised if I leave and I come back speaking Russian. But the only Russian I'm gonna be speaking It's when I'm in traffic, rushing you to get out of my way so I can get where I'm going. Oh, that boy Wave showing up. That old guy, a little bit of hair I got left is waved out. I'm gonna miss my hair. I'm gonna miss my hair so much when it's all gone. All right, I'm getting ready to do what I do. All right, first and foremost, we got the guy Antonio Brown. What I got to say to Antonio, I want to say something to Antonio personally. Come on to Baltimore. Come on home. Come on home, man. You say Antonio Brown ain't from Baltimore. I know this, but he should have been a part of the Ravens. Ravens should have picked him up before he went to Tampa. And I think we would have fared better. I think the Ravens would have fared better the last 2 seasons had they picked him up when they saw his chemistry with Lamar when he was working out together or whatever. And then you got his family on the team already. Hollywood Brown, you got him on the team already. I think Hollywood probably could have, you know what I mean, kept him under, you know what I mean, control to an extent. Who knows? Maybe Harbaugh will pick him up before the week is out. I've seen stranger things happen. With everybody ranting about, oh, he did this. How could he do this? How could he do that? No, none of y'all nuts know what was going on in that man's head or what was going on in that team, in that structure. It was talking about he was 1 touchdown away from a third of a mil, so many yards away from a third of a mil. So basically, everybody said, how he do this? He just pretty much left the team with $1 million hanging in the air. Yeah, that was part of the contract, but maybe he saw something that none of y'all got to see. I mean, now they saying that they tried to get him to go in the game, but he was saying that his ankle wasn't right or whatever. You know, I mean, who knows? Maybe, I don't know. We just gonna have to see what happens. I mean, what we do know is that he was instrumental in Tampa Bay's Super Bowl win. So he got something to give to the game. Let's see where he lands. Let's see if he lands in B-more. You know, I think he'd be a good fit for the city. Something else? I'm going to switch lanes as I go. Chew all in your ear and everything. Here's a PSA. Now something else that was on the joint. What's his face? Andy Cohen. Andy Cohen got wet. Andy Cohen got wet. I'm talking about the New Year's Eve thing when he stood up there and got the rant and you know what I mean, sticking his foot in his mouth. Nah, I ain't even going. If you was going left, I ain't going left. I'm over this way. I'm to the right. You know what I mean? But anyway, and I say he got wet. He put too much of them spirits in him and got to running off at the mouth too much. And then he's trying to backpedal. And he say, well, he's saying he has a regret. He regrets drinking so much. New Year's. You know, they say that liquor is truth serum. Said he had too much of that truth serum in him. And his innermost feelings start coming out. And he couldn't get a hold of them. His tongue just got away from him. Look, man. I might be going somewhere else, and I don't want none of this stuff that I'm saying to be misunderstood or whatever. Because people say, oh, you know, because I found out I had no idea who the freak Andy Cohen was before the day. You know what I mean? I saw the little New Year's Eve thing where he went off or whatever, his little rant. But other than that, I didn't know who this dude was. You know what I mean? But I end up having to look him up or whatever. And kind of sort of figured out who he was or found out who he was. So I guess I need to watch my words or whatever, because you know what I mean, certain words have, you know what I mean, more than one meaning or could be looked at as, you know what I mean, having more than one meaning. So when I say stuff like, you know what I mean, he was wet, you know what I mean, hey, I don't know anything about that. So don't come for me. What's up, my guy? What's up, Drewski? Yeah, I don't. So I'm kind of getting that. You know, I mean, I've seen the pictures, and I may be wrong because I don't. According to somebody I had a chance encounter with over here, it disappeared. You say it disappeared. I don't know, bro. I ain't never see it. The last one was the first comment I saw. There ain't no telling. You know what I mean? YouTube be doing some wild things with me. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm bugging over here. I have no idea, bro. But I don't have no no restrictions or nothing. Not that I know of. Placed in the joints, not unless they putting them in there themselves. I say we don't do censorship over here. At least I don't. I don't censor nothing. Right. Yeah, that's what the whole thing was being said. That they didn't want to put him in the game, but now the team's saying that they was trying to get him to go in the game and he just went off on his own. I said that don't even make sense. You know what I mean? That don't even make sense. So what y'all was in the, y'all wanted to give him that $1 million. You know what I mean? Y'all wanted to give him that $1 million that he could have surely got if y'all really wanted to give it to him. So y'all just in the business of giving away bonuses just because. I ain't feeling it. Go ahead, feel free, brother. You know what I mean? We ain't monetized. Ain't no bag over here. Test the theory. Exactly, yo. You already knew that they was gonna get him up out of there. You know what I mean? They was already gonna get rid of him. That was a given. You already know. He was out of there. He was out of there. Or you put something else up and it ain't show. Oh, YouTube just started say they must have started some new stuff then. Unless they be in my joint switching things around on their own. Let me see something. I don't even know if I can go and we ain't supposed to be having no we ain't supposed to be having no censorship over here. What's happening? Cause I don't have nothing. I don't even have the joint. I don't even have the joint set up to hold nothing for review. So they would have to do it on their own. Yeah, they must be on something. They on something different this year or something. You try something. Let me see something. I got you though. I got you though. See if they get me too. There you go. There you go. I gave him something. I guess they don't censor. I guess I can't get censored, huh? We ain't having that over here. We don't do censorship over here. That's right. I said it. That's right. That's right. I said it. I don't know what the hell is going on over here. I don't know half of the stuff I'm even talking about. I don't even know half of the stuff I'm talking about. So if you come in here and figure out that you can figure out what's going on, you probably can, because I don't even know what the hell is going on. Yeah, I be bugging. Then I'm quite sure you be up on stuff more than me, Drew. You see, they took uh they took that 110 years back, and what they give him 10 years? They gave the boy, what is it, Rogel. I don't know how he pronounced his name. I'll just say Rogel. The governor took back. He commuted that sentence and gave him 10 years. Gave him 10 years instead of that 110. But I already knew that pressure was going to bust that pipe. Right. 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 Yeah, you already know. Them truckers must have stood on they square and refused to take any goods into that state. What? They said he had over 5 million signatures on that petition. I know I wasn't crazy. I knew I was smelling something burning. Whatever it is, it must be mighty close. Yeah, that's the shit. They wasn't going to take no goods. Correct, Colorado. Man, they'd have missed out on so much money. There's too many people riding with that man. But then I looked it up. And yeah, I looked it up, and they said I'm bugging. They said that they, for vehicular homicide in Colorado, you get like a anywhere from a 2 to 6 year sentence for vehicular manslaughter, vehicular homicide, whatever. You know what I mean? So I'm saying it was just the fact that they couldn't give him concurrent sentences. You know what I mean? So 10 years. I mean, the of course he had family. It was family. At least one of the people that passed away actually had a problem with the governor commuting his sentence. He was like, he might not have been guilty of murder, but he was guilty of this. It's a difference in being guilty and you just being negligent. And like I say, I understand the family of the victim standpoint, but even being a family member of one of the victims, you got to understand that this was an accident. It's not like he went out and saw somebody standing in the middle of the road and just decided to flat out run them over. You know what I mean? Maliciously. You know what I mean? That man panicked. That man panicked. He clearly panicked or whatever. And it's a freaking accident. I mean, he didn't make his brakes. He didn't make his own brakes go out or whatever. But I guess the way I see it's just the governor stepping in, Governor Paulus stepping in and doing what he had to do or whatever. But then the family members say that he disagreed with the governor actually stepping in and commuting the sentence. You know what I mean? He should have just let it be handled by the courts because they had a hearing or something set for the 13th of this month, whereas though it would have been heard in the court. Okay, but the court, it was evident that the court hands was tied. The judge said that when he sentenced him. You know what I mean? That his hands was tied and he wished that he didn't have to give him that amount of time. You know what I mean? But his hands was tied. So the governor had to step in. Which is crazy, man. He said he had 40 assault with a deadly weapon. That's just crazy, man. That's just crazy. Especially, and I mean, I didn't sit through the trial or nothing like that, but just hearing that you unable to stop a vehicle, you unable to stop the vehicle or whatever. Okay, you was negligent in not using the runaway ramp. It's you would just that's just negligence. You know what I mean? He didn't. I mean, how did you know? Was he able to see that traffic was backed up and knew that once I hit these? Well, he was flying. I ain't even gonna hold you. I saw a video where somebody was in traffic and happened to be uh, doing some kind of recording themselves or whatever when he came past. When he rode past them, you know what I mean? When you ain't got no brakes, you going down, you gonna be moving. You know what I mean? So that truck was moving. You know what I mean? But if you couldn't stop the joint, what the hell is you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And see, I'm trying to figure out with the runaway ramps, what happens? How far do they go? You know what I mean? Do it end at a barrier? Is it a barrier at the end? Because I never ever watched. I never even looked it up. You know what I mean? Is it a barrier at the end of it that the truck just smashes into? You know what I mean? Where you come flying out the window? Because I remember hearing him say, you know what I mean, that he wish he had the courage to kill himself that day or something. You know what I mean? So I was like, well, why did he say that? You know what I mean? Why did he say that? So I don't know if that joint just went off and you just truck just go into the ocean some freaking way. You know what I mean? Okay, okay. You say it's a pile of gravel. You say it's a pile of gravel. So okay, okay. So I guess that's probably why they. I don't know, but like you said, he was on the phone with the employer at one point, and when he told him or whatever, you say when he told him he had already passed the joint. But I don't know. Like I say, The man gets some kind of time for being negligent. You know what I mean? But you can't ain't nobody 110 years, man. I'm quite sure you got people that's sitting in their prisons that then actually went out and shot people in the face. You know what I mean? They gave people straight facials. You know what I mean? And ain't got 110 years. Like you say, and that was the case. If that, like I said, if that was the case too, if you wanted to stand on something, and they offered him 10 years as a plea bargain. You know what I mean? So it's only right. It's only right that they, you know what I mean, commute his sentence to that 10. Would the family have been up in arms if he'd have took the 10 in the beginning? Would they have said that that wasn't enough time? You know what I mean? I'm quite sure the prosecution probably spoke with some of the families or whatever and let them know what they was doing or whatever in regards to a plea bargain or whatever. I don't know. But I think that's more than fair. I think that's fair. They say if he got the 10 years, and I think with vehicular manslaughter, from what, if I'm not mistaken by what I read, you got like 3 years of parole or probation on the end of it, of the end of that sentence. You know what I mean? So it ain't like whenever I'm quite sure he'll be a model prisoner, and he get out and have time to do something productive with himself. Like you said, the man was 23 years old when this happened. 23, 24. He's a freaking kid, man. He's a kid. Not to say that you don't have kids that's screwed up, but that man was working a job. You know what I mean? He was actually working a job. He was being productive, and the accident happened. You know what I mean? That's just what it was. So the oh man, then you got but the whole thing that kind of threw me for a loop is my girl Betty White. My girl Betty White checked out. Betty White checked out, left the building right before New Year's. You know what I mean? On New Year's Eve. As Betty said, man, I'm tired of this shit. I ain't, man, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. I'm out of here. But Betty was real as they came, though. I mess with Betty White. Shit, out of all the whites, Betty was the coolest one to me. Yeah, out of all the whites, I could see Betty was the coolest to me. I mean, talking about Charlie White, Daryl White. She was the coolest white. all the whites that I could think of, she was the coolest one. Shit, we got snow. We got snow. I thought everything was about to fade to black on some realness. I thought everything was about to fade to black. One day it was 60, almost 70 degrees. And the next day, it looked like it was about to be a blizzard. We got freaking snow yesterday. We got snow yesterday, and everybody about to lost their mind. I know I did. I called out like I wasn't never going to work again. What? It's snowing? It's snowing? It's going to snow? Okay, I'm gone. I'm gone. Right, man. Right. That's what I'm saying. Betty checked out a couple weeks from being a buck, man, being a whole buck. And she wasn't you know what I mean? And she wasn't just a bedridden, but you know what I mean? Betty was working. Betty was working. Betty was mobile. You know what I mean? So I don't know if she got sick right before, you know what I mean? She passed or whatever. But you know, Betty was working in her 90s. Betty was up there. I'm trying to remember what the last thing I saw Betty in. You know what I mean? Word. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Shit, but I was messed up, man. I had to get out. I had to go shovel the snow in front of my people's door last night when man, and by the time I got there, the sun had went down. It was in the evening, so that stuff had started freezing up. So you can't shovel, you know, you just can't shovel ice. So now they got to be broke up. The ice got to be broke up. I was I wasn't thrilled about that. Wasn't thrilled about that at all. But I did it. I did it as best I could. I got their stuff straightened out. And then the little pathway between the neighbors' houses, you know what I mean? I cut a little path and salted it. And then I got back in the car and I bucked out. I ain't gonna hold you. I got back in the car and bucked out. Especially then when you got the neighbor come to the door and just look at you. You know what I mean? Just look at you while you shoveling a path. You know what I mean? So people can walk past their, you know what I mean, joint without slipping, you know what I mean, and falling. They just look at you, you know what I mean, and act like they didn't see you, doing them a solid and close the door. I'm like, okay, okay, I guess I'm done. They're straight dead. I'm like, were you serious? And I mean, a simple thank you would have sufficed. A simple thank you would have sufficed, but to just look at a brother, just to look at a brother and say, like, that's what you supposed to be doing. Okay, wait till a foot of that. Wait till it snow 12 inches the next time. You know what I mean? You're going to be in trouble. You're going to be in trouble. Northwood, what's up, brother? Appreciate that. Appreciate that. You know what I mean? Wishing you a prosperous 22 as well, brother. You know what I mean? Appreciate that. Yeah, man. I'm like, well, I ain't see the post lady. Oh, you, oh, you remember that? You remember that? You remember the post lady? Yeah, yeah, I did handle that one. I did handle that one better than the post lady. You absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It's probably because she didn't say anything. They didn't say anything. You know what I mean? They just looked and went back in the house. You know what I mean? Had they had did something like, "Oh, you missed the spot," you know what I mean? It would have been a problem. Appreciate it, Northwood. Appreciate it. You know what I mean? Appreciate you tapping in. Appreciate you jumping in the comments, brother. You already. Yeah, that was a wild one though. That was a wild one. And I haven't seen that person after that. You know what I mean? I think she might have been seasonal because the post office, you know what I mean? The post office hired seasonal help, you know what I mean, to get everything out like it's supposed to be during the holidays. And I'm thinking that's what she was, you know what I mean? Because I don't see her being around long with that type of attitude. You know what I mean? Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Love, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, you got seasonal people. Like I say, everybody's not meant. Everybody is not built. Everybody is not built for jobs where they had to work with the actual public. You know what I mean? And I am the one. I am indeed the one to let them know that. You know what I mean? If you working with the public and and you have to, you know what I mean, be in contact with the public, or you know what I mean, you work in a store or whatever, when you got to be involved with the public at all. If you feel as though that you can't be your best at what you do, you know what I mean, then you need to skip coming to work that day. You know what I mean? Especially if you go, you know what I mean, had to deal with me. That's for sure. That's for sure. Cause I ain't gonna have it. I am not gonna have it at all. But I'm gonna be more polite than the average person would be. You know what I mean? To a degree. You know what I mean? Cause I have a way of, you know what I mean? I have a way of, I can insult a person and make them think that I'm complimenting them. You know what I mean? At the same time. So, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But they'll get it later. You know what I mean? They'll probably tell me thank you after I say what I say. You know what I mean? But then 5, 10 minutes later, you know what I mean? Once they think about it, you're like, that SOB just, you know what I mean, insulted me. You know what I mean? You know, when she be thinking, why did he call me handsome? You know what I mean? Why did he say I was handsome? You know what I mean? But her brain wasn't quick enough to realize at the you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know, it's just you gotta be quicker than that. You gotta be quicker than that. It definitely is. It definitely is. I've been studying it. I've been studying that language for quite some time. I've been studying that language. You know what I mean? Because if you think about it, majority of the people in the world has that same, you know what I mean, has that same fetish. Like, you know what I mean? I want to say something smart to you, but I don't want you to know I'm saying something smart to you. And then especially if you got people, I know this myself. You know, I used to be in elevators with people, and and they would be saying certain things, and I'd be like, and they be thinking, I don't know if they think, oh, he's not going to understand what I'm saying because I'm using this word and that word. And I'd be quick. You could have just said such and such and such and such. You know what I mean? And then they just had the dumbest look on their face, like he understood. He knew what I. You know what I mean? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. You gotta be. You gotta be. I might not be a big fan, you know, of the English. Well, one might think that I'm not a big fan of the English language. I mean, but truly I am. You know what I mean? Even though I tend to use an extensive amount of Ebonics, you know what I mean? But I'm very fluid in the English language. You know what I mean? I just like, you know what I mean, talking the way I talk, you know. But I tone down because my average conversation, I can come on here and I can talk, and I sometimes I had to catch myself because if I'm talking in a regular conversation, probably every 3 to 5 words is a curse word, and I don't even actually be attempting to use that type of language, but it's just so natural. It's just so natural. It feels good. It's just so feel good. You understand what I'm saying? And you have to do what feels good to you. If you don't do what feels good to you, you can't do what feels good to others. Well, let me say, if you don't do what feels good to you, you can make no one else feel good. Let's just say that. If you constantly find yourself walking on eggshells, you will be so caught up in not cracking these eggs that you'll be miserable. So if you feel as though you want to use a curse word every 3 to 5 words that you speak, curse away, curse away, curse away. Shit, even computers have curses. Even computers have curses. There's nothing wrong with cursing. They gave computers curses. I mean, why shouldn't we be curses? You know what I mean? That's my rationale. If it's good for computers, it's good for me. Right. Right. Yeah. Computers have them. You know what I mean? Computer. Why would they give a computer a cursor? I mean, do you honestly think do you honestly think Siri can't cuss? You think Siri can't cuss? Siri has a cursor. Siri has a cursor. Even Siri can curse. You know what I mean? Why shouldn't you be able to? Somebody gonna get in trouble. Somebody gonna have looked at this and got in trouble. I'm glad I label my joints not for, you know what I mean? I label my joints for adults. So I don't want no child going back to school and cursing their teacher out and hit them with that rationale. Like, why are you in here cursing? Because cursing is good. It's good to be a cursor. Even computers have cursors. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a cursor. Next thing you know, my damn channel be gone. Now I mean, got a YouTube. You already know my videos are not for little ones. My videos are not for little ones, and I don't even curse on the actual video. So it wasn't me. It wasn't me. What I said was legitimate. Was a legitimate argument. Watch your own kids. You know what I mean? That's that mind of major. That's that mind of major. 1 minute I'm over here, 1 minute I'm over there. I might even be over there somewhere. You know what I mean? You gotta be quicker than that. Oh, I can't give you word for word what he said, but he had a little rant. Matter of fact, give me a second. Give me a second. He was on the one of those New Year's Eve joints, and he went off about the ex governor or the ex mayor? No, De Blasio, I think. The mayor of New York, or the ex mayor. Is De Blasio still the mayor of New York, or did the other guy beat him? I'm not sure, but he went off on De Blasio. You know what I mean? Instead of he was in a drunk, he was wet, he was drunk, he was lit. Yes, he was lit. Right. I feel you. I definitely feel you. That's why I wasn't even knowing here for a minute. Yeah, and I caught that just strolling through different Witchercons. We happened to, and thinking it was right. It was either right around 12 o'clock or right before or right after. Because I didn't even watch the countdown and stuff like that all night. You know what I mean? But just so happened when I had the TV on, one of the countdowns, he was going off. He was going ham. You know what I mean? I think that's is it the seat? Yeah. Yeah. Because it was him and what's his face? What's the damn other guy? Damn. Don't quote me. Don't quote me, but I think I'm right. You know what I mean? The other guy. And please don't cancel me. Please don't cancel me. Don't cancel me. But I'm curious. Do CNN? I probably shouldn't say this. I'm gonna hold that for a minute. Right? I'm gonna hold that for a minute, right? But what is the guy? Damn it, what's his name? The other guy that worked for CNN. Damn it. What is wait a minute. I'm gonna tell you in a minute. What's the other damn guy name? Worked for CNN. Wait a minute. Give me a couple seconds. But what is the other guy? And it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing strange. There you go. There you go. You said it. I didn't say it. So don't get mad at me. But I mean, you know what I mean? But if I'm not mistaken, right? There you go. Anderson Cooper, right? Now, I don't know, because I didn't even get that far into it. I was just merely pulling pictures for a thumbnail. I'm going to keep it a buck, right? I'm going to keep it a buck. I was just pulling photos for a thumbnail. And I kept seeing him and Anderson Cooper and images together, even with a little boy, a child. You know what I mean? So, and him and Anderson Cooper happen to be doing this New Year's Eve joint together. So, I don't know if I'm off mark or something, but it kind of seemed like to me that they're partners. And I don't just mean partners at CNN. You know what I mean? So, I don't know if I'm wrong or not. And I know everybody's progressive or whatever. And I want to ask the question, and it's not it's not with any malice. This question, now I mean, it's not. It's not the question I have. Is not. It doesn't have any malice or anything, right? I mean, I want to know: does CNN only hire gay, bisexual, well, gay is gay, queer, transgender, or are they a strong, equal opportunity employer? Because it seems to me, and I don't even watch a lot of CNN, but it seems to me that the people that I've seen that work at CNN, and not that there's anything wrong with it for you, it's I want to know. I want to know. Just a question. It's just a question. Am I the only one? I don't. I think they've met it. I'm more than certain they've met it. I'm quite sure they've met it. I mean, like I say, I don't watch a lot of CNN. I don't watch a lot of news. But the people that I associate with CNN, at least the males anyway, happen to be gay men. I mean, and let me put this out there. Not that there's nothing wrong with it for you. You know what I mean? But hey, it's just a question. Might be. It might be. I mean, it's just a question. It's just a question for me. Cause it's just something I noticed. It's just something I happen to notice and was curious. And not curious in that regard. I mean, when I say curious, I meant curious as in the question. In the question. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with none of them. I don't have a problem with none of them. I don't have a problem with none of them. I'm gonna keep it funky. I don't have a problem with none of them. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke. I want no smoke. I want no problem. I know a lot of people. Trust me. Trust me. When I say I know a lot of people from that community, I even have people from that community within my family. And I'm quite sure that there's probably not a person trotting across this rock that we call Earth that doesn't have at least one person in their family who doesn't identify with that community. You know what I mean? It was just a question that you know what I mean, honestly had because when you think of the forefront of the network, you know what I mean, you think of certain faces and you know, and I don't know. I mean, more power to him. More power to him. Oh, more power to him. It was just a question for me. It was just a question to me. It was just a question for me. You know, but so don't nobody hit me and with no crazy talk about he's homophobic. You know what I mean? Hey, I mean, I just because to be honest, like I say, I forgot. I guess you can't forget once you think about it. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? I, Anderson Cooper ain't nobody that I tend to think about. You know what I mean? Unless I'm happen to see him. You know what I mean? Talking about something or whatever. But God damn it! God, there goes Russia. Damn it! You right. You right, Drewski. God damn it! There goes Russia. I ain't gonna have no bots. I ain't got to worry about the bots no more. You know what I mean? Damn. Now I got to call these promoters and see if I'm still good. You know what I mean? There go the tour. You know what I mean? I was gonna be live streaming from Russia. You know what I mean? I probably done messed that tour up. Damn it. And that wasn't even my intentions. That wasn't even my intentions. So nobody please come for me saying that I'm homophobic or none of that. Like I say, I know some very cool gay people. I know some very cool gay people. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with being you. If that's who you are, knock yourself out. Knock yourself out if that's who you are, you know. But I say, I have no problem with them, because what one person eats doesn't make me expel. You know what I mean? You see how I did that? I'm getting so good. I'm getting so good. You know what I mean? With watching my language when I'm in front of this camera or whatever. I said, what one person eats does not make me expel. And you know what? Get out of left field. You know what I mean? Because I say what one person eats, you know what I mean? With one person and just, you know what? I'm gonna just leave that together. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave it alone altogether. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna leave it alone altogether. You know what I mean? He was talking about them eating and expelling, and you know what I mean? I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna just leave that alone. I'm gonna just leave that alone. Because I'm not gonna be able to win. I'm not gonna be able to win that battle. I'm not gonna be able to win that battle. And I know how to pick my battles, and that'll be one battle that I will not win, so I'm gonna leave that one alone. One thing I'm gonna say is power to y'all. Now, see, somebody would turn this into something, you know what I mean? Even though I don't see how in the hell somebody get this whole, you know what I mean? You know what? That's some stuff that y'all into, but where I'm from, a fist is not. So how in the hell would they? I ain't even. You know what I mean? I'm Hey, man. Hey, we all gotta see. Not I gotta be careful. See, now I'm walking on eggshells. Now I'm walking on eggshells. I'm in a place that don't feel good. You know what I mean? Because I'm walking on eggshells. And should I have to be walking on eggshells? No, I should not have to be walking on eggshells. You know what I'm saying? But do you just do you? Just do you. Because you know what? Just do you. You know, hey, you say that hole is keeping deeper and deeper. It's getting deeper and deeper. You absolutely right. You know what I mean? I done stepped in it. You know what I mean? You absolutely right. I done stepped in it. Hey man, I shouldn't have to be walking on eggshells, man. But we don't do we do not do censorship over here. So, like I say, if it feels good to you, if it feels good to you, you know what I mean? Knock yourself out. Knock yourself out. You know what I mean? That's all I can say. Over here, we welcome everybody. Everybody is welcome over here. Everybody is welcome. You know what I mean? If you can appreciate me for what I do, I can accept you. Just, you're absolutely right. Still trying to figure out that one. Still trying to figure out that one. And I say one day, I'm just waiting to see somebody walking around. You know what I mean? With their partner stuck on their arm. You know what I mean? And there'd be no need to ask, how did that happen? How did that happen? Okay, 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 okay. Hey, hey, man. Hey, I have an 18 and over channel over here. And see, I be ready to go over there somewhere. Be like, you know what I mean? But like I say, I know some people. Now let's just. I was just getting ready to say, let me be frank. You know what I mean? See, let me be me. You know what I mean? Let me be C. Let me be me. Let me be C. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people. Well, I don't know what to say. No, I know some people because I'm not gonna get my foot up out of that. You know what I mean? I know some people, right, that live that lifestyle and on the real are actually cool people. You know what I mean? And if and that's because they keep their business to themselves. You know what I mean? They don't try to, let's say, uh uh push push themselves onto you. You know what I mean? Not just say, you know what? You know what? let's just say they don't try to make their lifestyle your lifestyle, you know what I mean, or get the two intertwined, you know what I mean. They know that you are this and they are that, you know what I mean. Let's just say I know people that I never Drewski said it. Drewski said it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Where people, like I say, that I found out lived that actual lifestyle, you would have never known. You know what I'm saying? You would never known. Because when you happen to be around somewhere where they happen to be, like I said, you wouldn't have known because they wasn't, you know what I mean? If this is what you do, this is your lifestyle. And like I say, I don't hate, I don't hate on a particular group of people, but what I can say that I dislike, I can dislike something. I could dislike something without hating on it. And that's the you know what I mean, that's the problem now where people can't say that they dislike something. You know what I mean? Oh, they hate it. No. And when I say I don't dislike the people altogether. That's not what I'm saying. That's what I'm not what I'm saying. What I dislike is, for lack of better words, what Drewski said. You understand what I'm saying? When you have a male that has to be extra. You know what I mean? If that's your lifestyle, that's your lifestyle. At the end of the day, you are a homosexual male. You're not a female. So the the whole attitude, you know what I mean, is it's not necessary. From where, God damn it, hey, Drewski, they back, Drewski. You see that, Drewski? They took me back. Drewski, they didn't took me back. The Russians have taken me back. Right, they took me back. What the fuck? The Russians took me back. They say we forgive you. The Russians forgive me. I'm on tour. I'm back on tour. I'm back on tour. They heard me. The Russians heard me. Right. I mean, they took me back. If don't nobody else accept me, Russia accepts me. Russia got love from the mind of Major. Russia. Out of all places, Russia. I mean, Russia, you know what I mean? Russia. Shout out to Russia, man. Shout out to Russia, man. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop playing. Why CIA be out there when I go to work? Are you C Major? Are you C Major? Nope. Nope. Not me. Nope. Nope. Right. Right. You know what I mean? But like I shout out to them anyway. They recognizing me, man. They recognize, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? Are you C Major? Are you C Major? No, that ain't me. No, I ain't C major. My name's Sibo. My name's Sibo. That's my cousin. that's my that's my cousin. You say, oh, I'm worldwide. I'm worldwide. Maybe one day I get to seeing or see, maybe I'll see myself in a movie or something. They do a movie in Russia or China somewhere, and I see myself on a billboard or something. They're filming the movie, and they end up with a big old billboard with my face on it, Mind a Major. And I'll be looking like, damn it, oh, who knows? maybe, maybe they got shooting targets. Maybe they got my picture on shooting targets. Who knows? just the just the fact that they tapped in. just in fact, just damn, see, just the fact that they were interested enough to tap in and say, this guy is saying something. This guy is saying something. We don't really understand what it is he's saying because we don't even think he understands what he's saying. Because he kept stepping on his toes while he's trying to say it. But we think he's going to say something. Stay tuned. Yeah, but I'm going to jump back to that. And this is my message. This is my PSA. I have no problem with that community. None at all. But men be men. Women be women. If you're a gay male, you're a gay man. If you're a gay woman, you're a gay woman. You understand what I'm saying? There's no need to act like, if you're a male, there's no need to act like a woman. If you're a female, there's no need to act like a man. You've been recognized now. You understand what I'm saying? Because what happens is, it is something happens. You know what I mean? Where they overexert itself. They overexert itself. Boom. You know what I mean? When they overexert itself and something ends up happening. You know what I mean? Which I got a lot of times it's be baited. You know what I mean? It be baited. And then something happens. Oh, a gay person was attacked. It's a hate crime. No, the person was clearly provoking someone that they apparently knew didn't live that lifestyle, and it went down. It didn't go down. Something happened. You know what I mean? Something happened. It didn't go. You know what I'm saying? And then in the case of a female, a female that feels as though they're a man, and then when you end up in an altercation with an actual man, and then the man, something happens. Oh, he hit a female. But wait a minute. She was acting like she was a dude 5 minutes ago. So let's just all be who we are and put the lifestyle in parentheses. You know what I mean? Let's just do that. I ain't got no problem. I can live. I don't say I can live with anybody, but I could coexist with anybody, long as you don't make your issues my issues. We can all just exactly. As Drewski said, true equality. Couldn't have said it better. You know what I mean? There you go. There you go. And I don't, you know, like I say, have family in that community. Love them to death. It's family. But, you know, and I'm family don't happen to carry it like that. You know what I mean? And not all people in that community actually do this type of thing. But there are some that actually do, which muddies the water for, you know what? You know what? I got to watch my vernacular. At this point, I have to watch my vernacular. You know what I mean? But like what I was saying was, you know, when these type of things happen, it, you know what I mean, it actually sets, you know what I mean, sets progression back. You know what I mean? Let's just say that. You know, it sets progression back. You know? You see, and while we're on and while we're and while we're on the topic of of this, and I say power to y'all. I say power to that community. And excuse me for not calling out all the letters, because to be honest, I can't remember all of them because it's a lot of letters. You know what I mean? If it was an actual word, I probably could actually, remember all the letters. But y'all community, LGBT, that's all I remember. Q. I know it's a Q in there somewhere. You know what I mean? But is it just 5? LGBTQ? Or did they add some more letters? What was that? Is it 5? Is it 5 or is it more? Whatever. It's your community. You know what I mean? I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm rocking with y'all now. See, I didn't start calling out the letters, and then I forgot what it was I was actually about to say. Damn it! And I was about to make an actual point. You know what I mean? You know, I was about to actually make a point about something. What was the damn? What was the thought? See, I didn't lost my thought. I didn't lost thought. And see, came in here talking about Betty White and Antonio Brown, and somebody come in and say, "How the hell he get there?" You know what I mean? How the hell he get there? Ooh, see, 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 see. Drewski said that. I didn't just say that. I didn't just say that. Drewski said that. Drewski, why you say that? I didn't. See, I'm gonna get this thought back. I'm gonna get this thought back. I'm gonna get this thought back. There it was. There it was. We was talking about. I wanted to address something. Yeah, I wanted to address something. Right now, something that actually bothers me. Right, and see, when people say things and say no homo, right? I don't like my I don't like my, let's say, friends and stuff like that. I never, let's just say I never played the no homo thing. You know what I mean? Because I shouldn't feel like I had to say anything out my mouth and follow it with no homo. You understand what I'm saying? Because if I had to say no homo, then that meant that for some reason, the person that I was speaking to thought that I was making a statement or speaking in a way that would be actually mistaken as something you know what I mean, homosexual in nature, as if I was given, you know what I mean, some type of vibe, you know what I mean? So just for, you know what I mean, if somebody was saying something to me and, like, you know what I mean, I don't understand what, just to say, I don't understand where that saying came from. I don't understand where it came from, because I'm like, why would I think he was saying something? You know what I mean? That's what I say to people when I be talking to people, and they, you know what I mean? I'll be like, why would I think you was saying, you know what I mean? But I don't know. That's just me. That's the mind of major. You say you think I do say it with way more words. I guess I did. I guess I did. For the sake of YouTube. For the sake of YouTube. Don't cancel me. Don't cancel me. Don't cancel me. Don't cancel me. I don't want to be canceled. I don't want to get canceled, Drewski. You know what I mean? If you know, YouTube say you can't cuss, you could have your joint set up for 18 and older, and they still can't. You don't cuss. Don't cuss on here. So, like I say, it's eggshells all over the floor. If I ain't, and I try to do feel good programming, but still find people throwing eggs on the floor. You know what I mean? I done wedge stuff under the door, still to end up eggs all over the floor. Door, floor, bars. Damn. I miss my calling. I didn't miss my calling. I guess I should have been a rapper. Wow. Wow. This is a tricky world, man. It's a real tricky subject. You know what I mean? It's a tricky subject altogether. You know what I mean? What are you gonna do? In this day and time, nobody's safe. You know what I mean? Nobody's safe. That's what nobody's safe, man. Nobody's safe. You know what I mean? Even if you think you're safe, nobody's safe. You know, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? Either you go and stick your chest out, either you go and stick your chest out and go forth, you know what I mean, on what you was trying to say, or either you gonna get scared and go live in a church. You know what I mean? Like I tell a person, if you're scared, It's a church around the corner. You know what I mean? What you gonna do? And see, but I don't be wanting people to get the wrong idea. And that's what, you know what I mean? Just like nobody's gonna actually like everything anybody does. You know what I mean? There's gonna be certain issues a person takes with at least one thing that everybody that they encounter does. You're never gonna like everything that a person does, each and every single thing. And if you do, there's something wrong with you. You know what I mean? There's something wrong with you. And that's factual. You know what I mean? If you just totally agree with each and every single thing, then that would mean that you're not an individual. You know what I mean? So what is society supposed to be? Are we supposed to all fall into this one category? You know what I mean? And everybody be just robots. Programmed. Are we actually being programmed? Is this what's going on? I don't want to be a robot. I don't want to be no robot. My wiring is already screwed up. The wiring I already have is already screwed up. So I definitely don't want to be no robot. I ain't meant to be a robot. You know what I mean? So if I don't fit the mold, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? I'm different. I'm different. And see, y'all could all blame it on, y'all could blame all that on Drewski. Drewski came in here saying stuff, you know what I mean? That's gonna have people looking at me and like, I was like, no, Drewski said it. Drewski said it. I ain't said it. Drewski said it. You saw it. You saw it on the screen. Drewski said all that. See, Drewski was baiting people in. He was baiting, you know what I mean? Because I know how people be. You know what I mean? I was trying to correct myself. You say, absolutely. Absolutely. You're right. You're right. Exactly. But see, and that's why my peoples be like, you see, we live in the simulation. We live in the old matrix. You know what I mean? The new one do suck. The new one do suck. The new matrix, they just screwed the whole matrix up. Now you can taste the strawberries and the wine don't taste like, you know what I mean? The wine tastes like wine now. You know what I mean? Of course the wine tastes like wine now because you got real freaking fruit that you can taste. You know what I mean? So of course the wine is going to taste like wine. You know what I mean? So of course it's no longer the matrix. You know what I mean? People wonder why I like oatmeal. Why? Because I know that steak and chicken ain't real. Because I know that steak and chicken ain't real. And I know what the food is supposed to look like. It's supposed to look like oatmeal. If it don't look like oatmeal, I don't want it. I don't want it. If it ain't oatmeal, you got almond milk. Almond milk. Right? How you got almond milk? Right? I tried to actually milk an almond. I actually tried to milk an almond. You know how hard it is to milk an almond? For one, I couldn't even find out what side of the almond the teats was on. I couldn't even find the teats on a daggone almond. Nevertheless, actually milking it. So I guess you could say part-time. I'm part-time vegan. You know what I mean? I'm a part-time vegan. You know what I mean? But I enjoy steak and chicken and stuff like that. But I know it ain't real. You know what I mean? I know it ain't real. Look at this guy, man, this guy. You know what? You know what? This guy right here. This guy right here. He said all that. He said all that. But you know what? Trust me, I didn't got so many tags. I didn't got so many tags for this video, for this for this joint. When I do hop off of here, I got so many tags to put on the video. You know what I mean? Vegan. Vegan. Once you punch in vegan, boom. You know what I mean? What the hell? Oh, this guy's a vegan? You know what I mean? This guy's a vegan? Almond milk. Fucking LGBTQ community. Boom. This joint gonna be full of tags. You feel me? I got mad tags going in. It got so many keywords. I got mad keywords in this video just because I didn't hit I didn't hit so many places today. I thought it was a video about Antonio Brown. There you go. You was were you looking for the live broadcast about Antonio Brown? You wanted to hear about Antonio Brown? Antonio Brown. Now we talking about right. Right. You know what? You know what, Drewski? I said this same joke, right? I said the same joke to somebody in my family that happens to be a vegan, right? And they happen to be talking about different kind of milks and stuff, right? So I just happened, me being sarcastic, like you say, I was using my second language. You know what I mean? I was being sarcastic. And I was like, I can't get into almond milk and all that stuff like that because I don't see how you milk an almond, right? Just being sarcastic, just being, you know what I mean? And they happen to tell me, well, no, you actually can milk. That's what they do. They do actually milk the almonds. You squeeze. They told me that you squeeze the almond, you squeeze the milk out of the almond, right? You squeeze the juice out the almond, right? So I'm like, so I hold this half a gallon of almond milk up. How many millions of almonds did somebody squeeze this half a gallon of milk out of? You know what I mean? And this milk has a whitish color to it. I don't care how many almonds you squeeze, it's not going to come out looking white. They actually told me that's what you actually do if you squeeze the. I was like, you know what? You know what? Stop talking to me. Right. It was you gotta do something with it. You're not just gonna you're not gonna it has to be processed in some kind of way. You're not just squeezing the juice out of an almond. You know what I mean? The almond has to be processed some kind of way. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And that's what I don't understand when people's, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm vegan, I'm so I'm like, people talk about processed foods, but you're still consuming processed foods. Right. But you say no, you soak it in salt water, right? Okay, if you soak it in salt water, right? What is your base? Your base is salt water, right? So you're basically drinking salt water. Right? Am I right? You're basically drinking salt water, right? That's all I'm trying to figure out. And that was the thing. People was like, it tastes salty. You know what I mean? It tastes salty. So you pretty much you drinking salt water. So why call it so why call it almond milk? Why call it almond milk instead of just calling it salt water? You know what I mean? So let's just call it salt water with almonds. I mean, oh, bro. No, bro. Come on, stop playing, bro. See this guy, man. Stop playing, bro. See, see. I mean, it's salt water. Come on, bro. Fish pee in the ocean every day, yo. Bro, fish pee in the ocean every day, dog. I seen that in a freaking a Disney movie the other day, and I lost my shit. And I lost my shit. I couldn't stop. I watched this goddamn. I was watching damn animated movies and shit with the kids and shit the other day, and I was probably paying more attention to it than the kids. And I was down there and I couldn't. I just lost my shit. I was so goddamn into the fucking movie Moana and goddamn what was the other one? Goddamn what was it? Fucking Princess and the Frog. And how I just got there from goddamn almond milk, I don't even fucking know. I don't even fucking know. I don't even fucking know. I just goddamn ADD just kicked in. Goddamn ADD just kicked in hard. Kicked me straight in the goddamn side of the temple. Goddamn reboot. Fucking ADD kicking motherfucker. Reboot. That was just the point, bro. And I ain't never goddamn taste. I never even drank any of the goddamn milk. I never tasted it. I never tasted no almond milk. I never tasted no. It's just I don't know. You know, I just drink. I just drink. You know what I mean? I just continue to drink cow milk, regular goddamn cow milk, and pass gas. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Shred rat. What up, Shred? Goddamn right, long time no see. How the hell are you, Brody? Happy New Year to you. I got Drewski in here trying to get the channel, you know what I mean, shut down. Drewski in there trying to get the channel shut down, bro. Talking about all kind of stuff, bro. You know what I mean? Everything but the topic on the thumbnail. You heard me? You gonna blame it all on Drewski when the channel gone. No doubt. Shit, I got mad family members tapping in for the new year. You know what I mean? I'm gonna swap some stuff right now. I wanna see something. I don't know. I guess I won't be fucking around on here. I'm gonna go until it stop. What? Goddamn, Brody. Twins. Sheesh. More power to you, brother. More power to you. That's the only thing I can say is more power to you, brother. You gonna need it. You gonna need it. Oh shit. And you a twin too, Drewski? Hey man. Sheesh. I can imagine, man. I can imagine. I don't know if well, me and my brother was a year apart, but I can imagine having a twin. We used to go at it all the time, so I can imagine having a twin brother. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Or you got a sister, a twin sister. I think I'd rather have a twin sister than have a twin brother. I think I could tolerate that more than actually having, I mean, a twin brother. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. Because I guess you can have your own identity. You know what I mean? You know, with having a twin sister, you pretty much still got your own identity. You know what I mean? But having a twin brother, I don't know. I'm quite sure we'd have went at it all the time. My brother would have went at it all the time. Fact though. Damn. You know what's funny? You know what's funny? I just went to my niece just had a her gender reveal. My niece just had her gender reveal a week ago. And she having a boy, but they played a trick. When the first balloon that she bust, it had pink and blue in it. You know what I mean? And I was like, when I came in, I was like, I'm saying she having a boy and a girl. Because they had the whole gift thing. You know, if you think it's a boy, bring this. You think it's a girl, bring this. So I was like, well, I'm getting both of them. I think it's that way I'm covered. You know what I mean, I was right. And they bust a balloon. I'm like, oh shit. She having twins, right? And she was freaking out, like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. So y'all got the same taste. Hey, Drewski. Drewski crazy, man. Drewski crazy. That's dude crazy, man. He gonna get the whole joint shut down. Drewski crazy. This guy, man. If I don't get this goddamn shit, I'm back on this motherfucker tomorrow, man. I'm back on here tomorrow. I just jumped on here, spared a moment because I hadn't been on here, and I'm gonna have a real goddamn topic tomorrow. I'm gonna have a real goddamn topic tomorrow. I guess we stirred up enough goddamn trouble. I'm blaming all that shit on Drewski though. I say Drewski did all that shit. He hacked the whole goddamn server. I don't know how the hell he got a motherfucking image. You know what I mean? Up on that joint. He's a bad mother. He's he a bad dude. Hey, bro. I caught it. 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 Like I said, hey, there's nobody walking this rock. Is nobody walking this rock, man, that we call Earth that cannot say that they don't have at least one person that lives an alternative lifestyle, bro. I don't care who they are. You know what I mean? They here. They here and they ain't going nowhere. They've been here. But now they just took the door off the closet, so it ain't no more coming out the closet. Ain't no door on the closet no more. The closet don't have a door. It's a walk-in closet. God damn it! Ain't no door on that closet no more. It's a walk-in closet. God damn it! Damn, I don't know if this joint's still on or not. I don't know if we still on or not. The computer fucked around and died on it. Ain't died, but I didn't have the motherfucker charged all the way up. But like I say, I'm gonna keep going, god damn it. Drewski say Drewski say he going, you know what I mean? This guy, god damn it. That's my man. That's my man, god damn it. And I was sitting there watching the goddamn I was watching the freaking battery life on the computer because I hadn't charged them. I hadn't charged the damn thing in a week. And I called myself plugging it in while I was streaming or whatever. And I'm watching the joint. So then it said 2%. Then it said 1%. I tried to switch the damn the joints because it kept saying slow charge. And I'm like, wait a minute. This is a fast charging joint. Why I keep saying slow charging joint? So I called myself changing it. But then the screen just faded to black. So it is what it is. It's all good, bro. It's all good. I'm bugging, man. I gotta say, on some real spill, on some real spill, you ain't gonna find nobody, and I mean nobody, that gonna tell you that they don't have at least one person. Like I say, fuck it, it ain't even one. I ain't even gonna say one person at this point, because you got a lot of people that be sneaking around and doing shit. I ain't even gonna hold you. You got a bunch of people, like I say, but fuck it, be you, be you. And if a motherfucker don't like you being you, go stand the fuck over there somewhere. I mean, go stand there over there somewhere. You know what I mean? Can I do this like this? Will I be sideways? Yeah, that feel better. That feel better. I said, can I do this? Will I be sideways? No, motherfucker, you're gonna be the same way you was. You're gonna be right side up. Okay, am I gonna be sideways? A social media account, my actual channel. Nah, I don't. Nah, cause I ain't. God damn it, I'm too. I don't plan on being on this motherfucker much long, cause my goddamn wifey gonna come in here and kick the fucking door open and shit, trying to smoke a goddamn cigarette in 2 seconds and shit. But and I ain't even got my fucking. Where's my goddamn all these goddamn? I done set shit up. Motherfucker like that shit. Am I gonna be sideways? No, I ain't set up a social media. Well, I got a Instagram. I got Instagram, Mind the Major, but I don't post shit on there. I don't post nothing on it. I got a couple of pictures on there, but I don't really post on there. People keep telling me, "Oh, you got to do this, you got to do that." I'm lazy as fuck when it come to this shit, man. I come on here and cut up every now and then. I say I'm gonna start doing what I'm supposed to do. Let's see if this joint hold it. Motherfucker around and knock goddamn what you call him on the floor. That shit gonna fall right down. That'll hold for a minute. Yeah, because I say I'm gonna do all that. Yeah, the IG is Mind the Major, Baltimore. IG Mind the Major, Baltimore. You say before before I blow up in Russia. Hell yeah. Get up, get up, get up. Shit, you basically one of the day ones. You know what I mean? You basically one of the day ones. You know what I mean? That way, shit, when we reach when we reach 300, not 1,000, just 300, you know what I mean? You can be like, you know, I was there from the beginning. You know what I mean? Yeah, Mind the Major Baltimore, just like the YouTube. You be like, you know what's I'm gonna tell you what's messed up, right? I'm gonna tell you what's messed up, right? When I first started doing this, right? I had a I had a right, exactly. So I had a when I first started doing this, there was a couple people that was following me, right? So I'm like, over time, it I didn't see these people like in the comments and stuff like that when I would post videos or whatever. So I'm like, you know what I mean? I kind of built relationships with these people or whatever. So I'm like family, you know what I mean? It's like family. So I would go in certain videos in the comments of certain videos, and I respond, you know what I mean, on threads that we was talking on, just to try to, you know what I mean, see how a person doing or whatever, whatever. And I ain't getting no responses, and I periodically I might go back and try to. And I heard this one guy, this guy, right, that I still I still mess with the dude, right? We cool, and we ain't cool. You know what I mean? I mess with him because he turned me on to the whole YouTube thing, right? But he be in his bag a lot. You know what I mean? So sometimes you gotta give people space when they in their bag. But anyway, one day he was like, he was like, people think they be having subscribers, but they don't be having subscribers. You be like, you got such and such many subscribers, but you only got such and such amount of views on your videos or whatever. He was like, you probably wondering why you don't get no views on your videos and stuff. That's because all your subscribers is dead, right? Yeah, like all your subscribers is dead, right? But he was saying like, people might hit the subscribe button and might not never come back to your channel. So they would call them dead subscribers, right? Because they don't come back. And when he said it, it made me think about the couple people I say that I would try to go to make sure they are all right. And I was like, damn, they probably did. Right? I see, they probably did. That's messed up, right? And I got it's kind of funny, but then again, it ain't. I mean, because it was one lady, she had cancer, and she could possibly be dead, right? That's why it ain't funny, but you know what I mean. But it was funny the way he said it, because he wasn't actually talking about me. He was talking about somebody else. But I just took that message, you know what I mean. This goddamn guy, this guy right here, this this goddamn guy, this guy ain't got no filter. This dude ain't got no goddamn filter. He don't have no filter. He say like and subscribe and ring the bell from the grave. God damn it. Drewski trying to get the goddamn channel shut down. This guy, this fucking guy, man. Like this guy, he gonna say all the shit I can't say. You can get a notification even from you. You know what? You know what? He said it. Drewski said it. You say somebody come and kick you, stomp on your joint. Somebody, every time I go live, somebody come to your grave and stomp on your grave. He going live. Matter of fact, not just anybody. If you subscribe to this channel and you just so happen to die, when I go live, we're going to have no other than Nardo Wick come to your grave and stomp on your grave 3 times. And then when you be like, what the fuck is that? You're going to be like, mind a major live. No, I mean, the fuck I didn't say it. I ain't say it. Drewski said it. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Mind a major live. Oh man, see, that's what happened when you gotta do like Drewski. Shit, I got goddamn co-hosts. I got goddamn co-hosts. Just say, invite all your worm buddies. He said that. I ain't say that shit. He said that. He said, oh man, this goddamn guy, man. This guy ain't got no goddamn filter. I thought I ain't had no filter. I thought I ain't had no filter. This nigga, man, all them motherfuckers. And I was about to say some dumb shit. I was like, then they could turn the butterflies. Then they could turn the butterflies. God damn it, that's a goddamn caterpillar, you simple motherfucker. They ain't no damn worm. Have you ever seen a worm turn into a goddamn butterfly? I was getting ready to say, then I was getting ready to say some stuff. Well, caterpillars turn into butterflies. What the hell worms turn into? Fish food. God damn it. What is wrong with you? Oh man. This goddamn guy Drewski, man. I'm about to get the fuck up out of here. I can't. This guy, man. Okay with this guy. I'm about ready to jump off. And hopefully, no doubt, you already know, bro. So anybody happen to come across this joint, don't forget, great minds think alike. Everybody has greatness in them. You never know when somebody's going to come along, pull that greatness up out you. So the next time, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, share. It's your boy C Major and my co-host, Drewski the Panda. 2 in the air. Oh, hopefully we gonna have still have a channel tomorrow. We be back.